Michael Nance. I'm the Executive Director of Community Corrections for Boone County. We have really a two-part mission. First and foremost is public safety. The second part of that is client rehabilitation. So we take a group of individuals who have been sentenced to a prison sentence that the judges have determined that they can serve that sentence in the community, and then we're charged of keeping track of them either through work release or home detention or pre-trial if they haven't quite been sentenced yet. Just provide them a lieu of services to try to help rehabilitate them and hopefully in the future keep them out of the criminal justice system. We're trying to take a population of people who have exhibited criminal behavior in the community, most of the time because of some sort of mental health issue or substance abuse issue, and we're trying to keep close tabs on them, refer them to community partners to get them help that they need in terms of either substance abuse treatment, mental health treatment, and then we do the accountability piece when it comes to drug screening, home visits, office visits, just trying to help those individuals, those clients succeed, reintegrate back into society. Yeah, everyone that we supervise would be either in the county jail or in the Indiana Department of Correction, if not on our program. So each year we can really show a huge cost savings for the local taxpayer and even taxpayers statewide in terms of those DOC dollars. So last year in 2024, the total savings for the taxpayer was almost $8.6 million out of our office. It was roughly a $10 million savings, but we do get some grant money, some local tax dollars from County General. So we subtract those numbers, and again, that it ends up being a real actual measurable tax savings of just over $8.5 million for Boone County taxpayer. Yeah, that's something I think maybe people don't quite understand is everyone that's in our program on home detention, pretrial, they pay a daily fee or a monthly fee depending on statutory requirements to be on our program. So we call that project income. I believe in 2024 we collected just over $500,000 of project income, which it's good for our clients to show that they're being responsible and doing the things that they need to do, paying bills, working hard. So that's something for our clients to be proud of, but it's also something that we can be proud of for the taxpayer, that those are dollars not coming out of the citizens' pockets to pay for these clients to be in our programs. Because I think it's been proven well and time again that just putting people in prison doesn't help. I love my grandmother to death, and I've done this job for 17 years, and anytime I eat lunch with her, she likes to say, well, I'm not sure why you have a job. I think they should just all go to jail. And I say, Grandmother, we're doing good things, and we're helping the community, and your tax dollars are helping to change people's lives. And when we have that conversation, she understands, and she hasn't said that for a few years now. I think she really buys into the mission as well. But at the end of the day, your tax dollars are helping. They're either going to be spent to incarcerate someone at a very high rate or at a much better rate for your return, help us to rehabilitate that client. A couple that really jump off the page from this last year is, we have one client who she's been in the program in the criminal justice system in this county for a long time. She now has over 2 years of sobriety. She's obtained her license. She's worked full time for over the last year. She's really just doing all of the things that we want a citizen to do. And it's really exciting to see someone be able to turn their life around like that. And very similar, we have a male client who's very similar story, really. Been abusing drugs a long time, in and out of trouble his entire life, started in the juvenile system, and then finally has really, through our programming and supervision, been able to turn it around the last 12 to 18 months. Tons of clean drug screens, working full time, started a savings account for the first time in his adult life, which is something I think people take for granted, but he was really proud of. He's putting money in his retirement through his work. He gets PTO. It was kind of fun the first day he had actual PTO in his entire life. He took the day off and came up here and just said, I wanted to check in and let you guys know what I was going to do on my day off, because I've never had a paid day off work before. So there's definitely stories like that make this job easy to come back to every day. It's not all the time, but when it happens, it's certainly nice. That means as a citizen, those people aren't disrupting your life anymore. They're not on the roads, driving under the influence. They're paying their fair share of taxes by working. They're not making high risk decisions when it comes to drugs and alcohol. They're not going to other cities to purchase drugs and then bringing those back into our community. So while the client definitely benefits from their sobriety and their success, so does their neighbor.